my live model, Anisa Shuri, and I've done a very a contemporary look on her. So it's more so for a reception or even for a mehndi party or pre-party. I would recommend to my brides more dewy skin, more nude lips, smoky, mid-smoky eyes. So something along that line and a lot of highlighter.
There's quite a few different things that we find are popular. So one is laser hair removal. They're thinking about not only their wedding day but their honeymoons as well, going away and visiting all these lovely beaches, but also thinking about having their skin looking glowing, radiant, so peels, resurfaces. In terms of actually preparing for your wedding day, the longer you have, the better with anything. And it depends on the treatment you're looking at having. Some of the skin treatments you may only need, say, a couple of months to kind of really get in that habit. With other treatments like laser hair removal, for example, you might want to leave yourself a good year.
Make sure your guests don't get bored. Here are some ideas for your wedding entertainment.
Entertainment with ourselves is an all-in-one package, so it's DJ packages, entertainment such as your door players, musicians, instruments, etc. And then also we specialise in cars as well, so you know it's sort of an all-in-one package. And then as well as that, we have a separate audio-visual side which specialises in lighting and sound as well. We've got acts such as saxophonists, pianists, violinists, string quartet groups, which can add to the glamour and obviously the variety of somebody's big day.
Entertainment across the board is really important for weddings because being Asians and in Indian weddings, generally entertainment is what everybody looks forward to after the bride and groom. So it's quite important that you get the correct entertainment for the wedding day with people that you feel comfortable with on stage and obviously going to create the right atmosphere for your special day.
We've seen some venues, catering, we've even seen some gorgeous jewellery and got some ideas and inspiration for beauty and fashion. Anything else? Well, here are some of the other finer details to think about when you're planning your wedding.
Something like this is a contemporary outfit which has a shimmery effect of bridal outfit, and obviously you can choose your fabrics whether you want velvet or raw silk. Something like this which is inspired by Mughal period, so I've got that. It's got pearl, kundan and zardozi work. And something like this simple for the mums to wear, gowns, which is all handwork and different colours.
The first generation, that is the mother and the father, is very important in decision making for the wedding shopping for the second generation nowadays. So these couples would come around, they would look at the products and if they like, then they get their family, and the ultimate call is being taken by the parents basically. At the same time, trends are changing too. We get bridesmaids, we need like 10 outfits of similar kind, similar color for bridesmaids. You know?
Various options of fabrics where we can show clients different options, different colors. So from there you choose the lining, the sort of shirt they want, if they want the bow tie, if they want a tie made. This shirt jacket here is a brocade. All we've done is we've used a Shivani fabric. This would be used as a normal Shivani fabric, and we just tailor it as a suit.
Today's grooms, I would say, are probably a little bit more challenging to the grooms that we used to have about 5 years ago when we started. They want to compete with the bridal outfits.
Something a little different with this piece. I think Kajal, mainly with the cut, which is a little more technical, so we won't go too into that, but the multicolour thread work has been a big theme for her collection this season. It's not so traditional, the sleeveless, the high neck, the kind of boat neck.
Every Indian female, when gets married, has a trousseau and has a trousseau collection. So back in India, we make sure that anyone who picks up a trousseau in New Delhi, make sure that she has one piece from our side, which is an absolutely unique thing for her. I cannot say 10 pieces in one collection of ours, but in every girl's collection, one piece of core has to be there.
When you've collected a whole data of work, then I would say then start doing your shop research, go into different boutiques, go to see different designers, and try on a lot of outfits. When you try things on, so you might have a certain vision, but when you try things, it's very different.
Photography we do is very editorial style. It's really for the couple who want a take on English style, but want some of that element of refinement and sophistication. Many of the good photographers are booked quite early on in the process, especially with weddings, with destination weddings. There is a significant amount of planning that will be required. So I think early is essential.
Cinematography is very important because this is the final chapter with the whole build-up, because now you spend so much money on your event, your designs, your makeup, everything, and this is the only way to look back at your biggest event in your life. So it's a fantastic way to capture it, sit back, and it's also important for the bride and groom because they never get to really enjoy the day because they're quite stressed running around as they're making sure or feeling if everyone's okay or not. This is the only way that they get to see from detail and from a wider perspective what actually happened on the day. The main thing is to capture something in a engaging and entertaining way. And of course the obvious things are like being alert and aware, because in a wedding you don't get a take two, so it's just always being on your feet and being very versatile with the whole approach. Wedding cinematography has really moved on, say about 10-12 years ago when we started. Now you're talking more about Ultra HD, streaming live video as well, so now if you have family members in India or wherever, they can actually view your wedding in real time. We've also got aerial shots as well, so now it gives a fuller, more engaging cinematic experience. It's not or rather the days of a one-man video camera is over now. This is a fuller, more engaging way to enjoy your big day.
With some of our rickshaws, they can actually be driven. So a lot of the time we may even be there at the beginning of the ceremony, drive away with the bride and groom, and later on come back and flip the same rickshaw into a photo booth. So the guests get to see them leaving and then get to share that same experience a little later on in the evening and actually get to go have their own pictures taken in the booth. Typically, a lot of people tend to use it at the end of their event, towards the end of the evening. Once the guests have had a couple of drinks to have, and it really goes down a huge treat. You see some great faces in there, silly faces, silly poses, and it's a real good laugh.
With the wedding stationery, the list is obviously endless because it depends on what the couple also want. So most of the more common stationery is obviously the table numbers, the gift tags, the place cards, save the dates. So anything from what's on your table that needs to be personalized for your big day, or even if it's just to save the date. With destination weddings, it's the key cards, the luggage tags. When people arrive, it's the welcome notes in the rooms, the hampers. So it's anything. This is one of our mithai boxes. So how this actually works is you've got the box opens, you've got the invite inside. When you open it, you've got the laser cutting inside with the inserts held here. And this is one of our most common mithai boxes.
The reason why we got involved with the Asiana show is because, you know, we are a great destination. We feel like we've got lots to offer you guys, listening to the show, watching it, attending it, and we think that it's a perfect marriage between, you know, your publication, your branding, and the Mauritius branding, and we can really work together.
Hi, I'm Rajesh Nair, Corporate Director at Asiana.tv, and today at the Bridal Show, January 31st at Lancaster Gate, we've launched the Asiana Wedding app, which is like a listings app for all service providers to be listed and found by Asian brides and grooms across the country. So the bride just sets up a location, searches within a category, shares her listings with her friends and family. So this is a platform for all of you service providers out there and brides and grooms to search for.